Okay guys, this is GBPCAD speaking. Welcome to yet another video guys. Please do make sure that you like and subscribe to the video. This is a beautiful video that we are actually doing. As you can see here guys, at the back of me right now, we have been busy here with the meet and greet guys. We have been busy with the meet and greet. Actually guys, we have been meeting new people, telling people about the FXGOAT 3.0. We've been doing the meet and greet with everyone here guys. It has been a beautiful success for this particular invasion guys. So basically guys, the purpose of this video guys is to alert you and tell you guys about the weekly approach of this coming video. So basically guys, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna analyze the market. We're going to actually share the market and actually do a review basically guys of what has actually occurred this past week. So basically what happened is that I took a trade with you guys. I actually shared this thing with you guys, the Cadjpy. The Cadjpy, I'll definitely show you up on the screen and show you that we actually capitalized on the move when the move actually came in the right place. So basically by Friday, the move actually came into the right place where guys I told you about it guys. I told you about it. I'll definitely show you up with how actually the move came. So basically that actually is one of those things that I want to show you that you can actually do it. You can actually make good profits out of what we actually give out to you guys. So this is for the purpose of this video guys is to actually help you as people of this channel to actually enjoy and actually make money guys. Make money. Don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. Don't lose faith. Make sure that you capitalize on this one guys. This is the red one. Please do make sure that you subscribe to the channel, you like, you do the most out of this content. Make sure that you actually talk to me on the comment box below. By the 3.0 guys, by the 3.0 we're actually killing with this particular movement. This is a game changer guys. This is a game changer. Make sure that you go to the description below and click the description. Basically this is one of those moments whereby make the most out of it guys. Make the most out of it. This is GBPCAD speaking guys. See you on the next part of the video. I'm gonna be analyzing for you guys. Sharp sharp.
Hi guys, this is GBPCAD speaking. Welcome to yet another video guys. This is Sunday market breakdown guys. Firstly guys, I want to welcome you to this video. Please do make sure you like and subscribe to the video and actually wait for the notification bell for each and every video that I'm gonna be uploading on this channel, right? So basically guys, on today's video guys, we're going to be actually analyzing the forex market. We're actually gonna be looking into pairs that are actually looking nice for the next coming week. So as you all know that guys, we have actually had a beautiful week the previous week. So basically what happened is that the market was actually looking so beautiful and the market was actually going to our anticipated direction guys, you know. So we actually experienced some sort of like hiccups there and there, but we managed to actually caught beautiful trades. Some of those beautiful trades were Cadjpy, and also there was a bit of Nasdaq on top of there, and also some few pairs again like Nzdcad. So basically guys, we actually going to be looking into pairs that we were analyzing last week and how did they go about this previous week. So basically we're going to be actually evolving our analysis and checking whether the market has actually respected our setup. So without any waste of time, guys, let us begin our lesson. So basically, guys, we know that we start with the DXY in every market analysis. Namely, to do that, it's to actually get the perspective of the market, of how price is actually moving, based on the fact that you know that the US dollar currency index, it's one of those indexes that controls the market. So basically, when the USD index either go down, some of the pairs go up. So as you all know that right now the dollar has been gaining strength and so forth. So now technically we have arrived into the valued areas where we are potentially looking for selling opportunities on the DXY. So here on front of me, guys, I'm having the DXY from the weekly perspective. As previous weeks, as we have discussed on the previous videos, we actually spoke about the valued areas of DXY of this point. So basically, guys, we spoke about that price is actually respecting these particular zones where the DXY has been actually bouncing on top of these zones, and previously the market has been respecting this particular zone. So we have actually been checking how price has been behaving around this particular zones. So simply meaning to say that the DXY from a daily perspective, you can simply see that it's quite respecting this beautiful momentum from this perspective. So basically we saw that from the daily perspective, the DXY has been respecting this particular zone right here. So basically what we have right here in front of us, we have a multi 3-touch level right here, and the reversal pattern from a daily perspective. So when we jump into the 1 hour time frame, we can simply see that the DXY has been respecting this particular setup, based on the fact that we had this beautiful uptrending trends, and this is one of our reversal pattern that was in place. So basically what we have right here in front of us, if we can actually remove this beautiful risk reward ratio, so if we can simply see here, guys, we can check that the DXY from this 1 hour chart, we are having a beautiful continuation flag. We are having a beautiful continuation flag whereby the market is actually giving us an indication of continuation sales towards to the downside, right? So we are having the DXY actually going to be looking for more selling opportunities towards to the downside, based on the fact that you can simply see that we've had this beautiful impulse from the upside, and we have been evolving into the bigger structure of the correction. We are now going to be looking for further sales on the DXY. This simply means that other USD pairs, base pairs, they will actually sell from this particular zone, and they're going to be controlled by the USD index. So basically what we have here, guys, is selling opportunities on the DXY. So start looking to sell the USD ZAR and also some USD CAD and every other pair which is having a base USD currency pair. So basically from this point in time, let us move to another pair, which is the Cadjpy. So you can simply see that the Cadjpy from this perspective, as you can see, go to the previous video that we uploaded, you will simply see that Cadjpy, we had this beautiful evolving structure towards to the upside. It was going with a corrective structure towards to the upside, based on the fact that it was preparing itself to actually give us the selling momentum that is quite strong. So when we evolved our trend line from this particular moment, we saw that the Cadjpy looks beautiful, based on the fact that we have had this beautiful multi-touch here. So price was actually coming in a corrective manner towards to the upside, enticing and broke this beautiful zone right here, enticing people to actually get caught into the wrong side of the market. to actually think that it's going to buy, where else they know that they're going to come with an impulse and a bit of correction to actually sell off again. So this was one of those setups that we actually caught from this beautiful trade. We actually saw that price started to actually evolve very nicely from this beautiful Cadjpy. So I'll just actually drop out the screenshot where we actually caught this beautiful move, so you'll actually see that this we actually caught it with the premium members also on this beautiful setup. So the price actually took time. Actually, as I told you guys, that this one, it needs patience. Price was trickling towards to the upside, but it was just giving the indication that we are actually going to be selling very quite sooner. And fortunate enough, this pair actually went to our direction as soon as Friday in the morning. So basically guys, this is one of those setups that were looking very epic, very nice at this particular moment. You can simply see that we had this beautiful head and shoulders pattern. We had this beautiful head and shoulders pattern that presented itself more like a breakout and retest. So basically guys, from this particular moment, Cadjpy, it's still on our valid point. We're actually looking for more selling opportunities on this particular pair. Some of the positions we are still holding them, but for those that are new to this channel and they are new to this video, you can simply wait for this particular move to occur. You can simply wait for this particular move to occur and then wait for this particular entry point to occur. Then that's where you will simply take up your selling opportunities, because right now we have had this strong impulse to the downside. So basically what we are looking for is a bit of strong correction towards sideways. Then we're actually going to take a continuation pattern flag right here with a bit of a tight stop loss of at least 40 pips to actually cater for the market to actually breathe. So basically from this particular one, Cadjpy, I'm looking to actually continue holding towards this beautiful trade towards to the downside. This one is one of those pairs that you can actually grow a small account. You can actually grow a small account with it and actually capitalize from the market using small account strategy. So basically this one I was able to actually grow a 100 Rand account. I'll just simply pop up the screen of the screenshot actually where I actually caught out and managed to grow a 100 Rand account with this particular pair. It was quite easy, it was quite nice, because I had also multiple confirmation towards to my confirmations. So basically I caught out this beautiful move towards to the downside and managed to grow small and big account using my 3.0 strategy. So basically from this particular moment, I'm actually gonna wait for a correction from this particular moment and swing again this particular sales, because remember that we are having a strong bearish momentum towards to the downside, but also before we actually had this beautiful buy from this particular pair, and we can simply take this one and say that we are actually expecting the market to actually fill up this movement the very same way it did right here. So don't worry about having to see anything that regards to smaller yana correction and everything that regards to that. You will simply catch this beautiful move towards to the downside. The market has to react the same way it did on the left hand side. So with Cadjpy, we are looking for continuation sales on it. And also we had this beautiful Eurojpy that we actually analyzed and also thought the price will actually give us those beautiful selling momentum on time. However, you can simply see that Eurojpy is one of those pairs that actually can take time. They can take time to play out, but when they play out, they won't give you time to enter. You should always be on a lookout to actually catch these quite beautiful moves. So you can simply see that when we analyzed price was actually ranging between these zones right here. So we thought price will actually bounce and sell from this particular moment. However, you can simply see that from this particular moment, the Eurojpy evolved to the structure, extended price towards to the upside to actually give us this beautiful zone a strong rejection. So basically from this particular moment, we experienced price actually breaking out of this beautiful continuation flag and actually evolving towards to the upside to actually give us those touches on these levels right there and sell off with an impulse correction, and we had this beautiful strong impulse to the downside. However, don't be actually confused with regards to price giving you these beautiful rejections on these levels right here. This might be an indication of price actually preparing to evolve a bigger structure onto these zones right here, since we now back underneath this zone. So that is quite a beautiful important note you should take. So basically from this point in time, we are actually looking for evolvement of the structure towards this under this zone. So that's when we can actually look into taking ourselves from this particular moment, because price looks to give us a beautiful continuation flag, but this one, it will take time also to actually play out. Price can give us some sort of like something like this right here, so we can simply experience this movement of price right here, but we can take it and put it right there. Let me just see if we can actually clone it and actually look into seeing if price can actually give us the very same particular move onto this pair. So we are looking to actually take upon sells, but after price has actually evolved into giving us this particular same structure onto these levels right there. So we are having this beautiful momentum that we are anticipating to actually catch on this beautiful Eurojpy. So basically from this particular moment, I'm looking to actually see something like this. That's when myself I'm going to enter price after it has given me this particular bigger structure onto these levels right there, and actually sell a bit more towards to the downside. So Eurojpy, I'm looking for a bigger structure to actually evolve under this beautiful zone and actually take upon those sales when price has given me what I need. So be on the lookout for Eurojpy sales also, but they will take time. But let us move to another pair, which is the Chfjpy. So the Chfjpy, we also analyzed it quite few days back, but we saw that price is actually looking for selling opportunities also. So this one is actually one of those pairs that we can take upon the selling opportunities. So based on the fact that if we go to our weekly time frame, we'll simply see that the market has actually extended price. So these currency pairs, they mostly like to take upon time to play out, but when they play out, they will actually cover up the smaller the bigger movement with a smaller and a quicker candlesticks. So basically from this particular moment, you can simply see that we have already crossed this beautiful zone right here. This is a high, an all-time high for Swiss franc Japan. So basically from this particular moment, you can simply see that after we have crossed this beautiful high right here, there's a language that this pair is actually talking to us about. So you can simply see that from this particular moment, after it has crossed this high right here, we have an M formation pattern that is quite looking so beautiful to form. However, you should be on the lookout to actually look into smaller time frames and check how price is behaving, because at this particular moment you can simply see that the Swiss franc Japan is quite looking so beautiful, based on the fact that price has formed a head and shoulders before on this left hand side. However, we are going to be actually forming again our head and shoulders. So right here in our right shoulder, we are anticipating a right shoulder to form on this beautiful momentum to actually take upon the sells towards to the downside. And you can simply see that this is a beautiful M formation to actually occur. So be on the lookout to catch Chfjpy. It's quite looking so beautiful also towards to the downside. However, this is one of those pairs that you can capitalize and grow a small account. So basically you can simply see that from this zone right here, if you evolve it to the left hand side, you can simply see that we have shoulder, head, and also we have the shoulder, head, and now we are anticipating another shoulder here, and we're now going to be selling off towards to the downside. Be on the lookout to catch that particular move. Is going to be quite looking beautiful to catch. So basically let's move to another pair, which was Nzdcad. We analyzed Nzdcad last week on the previous video. So basically we have been actually evolving the market towards to the upside and looking to see more buys occurring. So if you can simply see and start from the 4-hourly chart, you can simply check that the Nzdcad is quite looking beautiful also, based on the fact that it has actually given us this beautiful smaller head and shoulders pattern from this beautiful structure right here. We have our shoulder, we have our head, we have our shoulder that has formed. So basically now the market has chosen a trend. So basically you can see that this is basically a bullish trend that the market has actually took. And now you can simply see that we are looking for further buys on this beautiful pair, based on the fact that we are now looking to complete a head and shoulders, which is going to be on a bigger perspective. If you can simply see, we have our left shoulder, we have our head that is quite forming, and now we are evolving the market to actually be to buy. But however, we are now looking to see our right shoulder forming in future. So if you can simply see and get to know these particular moves, you can simply see that from now on we are looking to complete these buys until these levels right there, before we can actually sell off and start looking for this beautiful right shoulder right here. There's quite beautiful moves that we can catch on this beautiful momentum right there. So you can simply see that you have the left shoulder and head and right shoulder, right? So basically right now we can have an impulse move towards to the upside with this particular pair. We can have this some sort of like this movement right here, an impulse towards to the upside, and now price starts to come and correct towards to the downside to give us those beautiful shoulder before it can sell. So basically guys, be on the lookout for Nzdcad. Nzdcad is going to behave the same way if you can simply look into the left hand side. So basically from this particular moment, I'm looking for the market to actually give me this type of move in future. After we have had this beautiful impulse to the upside, I'm looking to see something like this onto these levels right there to actually give me a confirmation and a complete inverse head and shoulders to actually buy further up. So Nzdcad looks beautiful for buys for now. However, when it gets to these levels right there, start looking for selling opportunities and go again with our buying opportunities. So basically from this point in time, this is our Nzdcad. Looks good for buys for now. So now let us look into the beautiful GJ. So GJ looks beautiful again for selling opportunities. This is one of those pairs that you can actually grow a bigger account and a small account. Basically from this particular moment, guys, the GJ looks beautiful for selling opportunities based on the fact that we have actually arrived onto this beautiful zone right here. We have arrived into this beautiful zone right here. This is one of those zones whereby if you simply see from this particular moment, we had a break of structure from this particular pair. We had this impulse and a break of structure from this particular pair right here. And now when you look on the right hand side of the market, you can simply see that from this perspective, 4-hourly chart looks so beautiful, because if you evolve the structure from a smaller time frame, you can simply see that we have multiple touches on this beautiful zone right here, that now the market has already crossed below and gave us this beautiful impulse move to the downside, based on the fact that we had this beautiful corrective structure towards the potential resistance. However, from this particular movement, we have now sold off drastically from this particular zone, and again we are evolving our structure to actually look so beautiful, because at this particular moment you can simply see that we can wait for the market to actually give us those correctional movement, since we have crossed below this movement right here. So let us quickly go to the 1 hour. You will simply see that we have the retest of the overall momentum on this structure right here. So basically from this point in time, guys, we are going to wait a corrective structure from this particular moment underneath this zone right here, and we are going to be looking to take our sales after this correction has occurred onto this zone. So basically the GJ looks good, beautiful for also selling opportunities on this beautiful momentum, and we are actually going to be selling for quite some time, because every after this break of structure from here, we're gonna look for continuation flags and actually sell again towards the downside. We are having this beautiful momentum right here, but you must be careful with also this beautiful zone right here, which is going to be one of those confirmations that we are taking note of immediately after price has crossed this beautiful multi 3-touch level, because GJ can also respect this beautiful zone right here and actually give us buys, come to this level and bounce here and actually give us those continuation buys towards to the upside. So be careful onto that part again, guys. So but at least if we can have a confirmation of a break of structure upon these levels right here, we are looking to take upon those selling opportunities towards to the downside and hold them. We are going to have those beautiful returns. So from this point in time, guys, we can simply look into the GBPCAD. The GBPCAD is quite looking so beautiful also, because it has arrived onto our multi-zone, and whereby this is our weekly low, of 2013, somewhere around about those numbers. We are having this low that has already been touched. So basically from this point in time, you can simply see that we were anticipating for price to actually come and touch this low of 2010. However, from the weekly perspective, you can simply see that the market has been starting to correct towards to the downside. However, by Friday, when we closed the market actually started to give us those reversal patterns and reversal movement, so giving us an indication of price now starting to look for more buying opportunities. So if you can simply check from this particular moment, you can simply see that from this particular moment we had a bullish pin bar hammer from this particular zone. And if you go to our 4-hourly chart, you will simply see that our bullish engulfing, it's quite looking so beautiful from this particular moment. And this corrective structure right here looks beautiful again, because this is a zone whereby the market will actually give us those beautiful continuation flags from after this zone right here, because we have had an impulse move towards to the upside. So we are looking forward to see correctional movement and take upon those beautiful buys towards to the upside. So GBPCAD, it's a buy, guys. It's a buy on this one, so make sure that you take upon those buys and capitalize on them. So now let us quickly look into Nasdaq and now see if Nasdaq can actually present those beautiful moves. So you can simply see that with Nasdaq, we're going to start to analyze and check the market from a 4-hourly chart, because if you can simply see, even if we can go to our daily time frame, you can simply see that the market has actually respected some of these beautiful zones. So if we start from the daily, we can simply analyze and check our lowest low and also check this beautiful high right there. So basically you can simply see that if we mark our lowest low and our high right there, you will simply see that price has actually given us a railroad track. So from a beautiful daily time frame, these two candlesticks right here, they are confirming sells. They are confirming sells. If you check carefully, they are confirming sells, because this is one of those confirmations that if we see this beautiful momentum like this, you can simply see that we have sold after this confirmation of two railroad track candlesticks. And also from this particular moment, we have sold again, and we have had this beautiful railroad track from this particular zone. So without any waste of time, let us quickly drop the 4-hour chart and see what we are looking at right now. So you can simply see that from this particular structure, if you can take upon your trend line and put it nicely at the bottom right here, you will simply see that this is multi 3-touch level. But again, also when you clone it and give it a mother trend line from this particular zone, you will simply see and check that we are now having 1 2 3 4. So this is 1 2 3 4 from the higher high of this particular trend line, and we have 1 2. So basically we are looking for a third touch onto this zone right here. So the market is actually looking so beautiful onto Nasdaq. Nasdaq looks good, beautiful for sales. So let us drop it to our 1 hour. 1 hour will actually give us an indication of what has actually happened. So by Friday, when the market closed, we saw that Nasdaq actually gave us those beautiful sells and actually rejected from these beautiful zones, because the market was now confirming sells based on the fact that we had this beautiful double top right there. The market was actually confirming. So from this beautiful structure right there, you can simply see that this is one of those beautiful pairs to actually sell from this structure right here, because right now we have crossed this beautiful bullish trend. We have crossed it, and we have now came to retest this beautiful bullish trend. So when we clone this one, actually have a big brother towards to the upside, you can simply see that from this particular moment we had this reversal pattern that was forming, and also the market has actually retested this beautiful reversal pattern and gave us those beautiful sells. So this moment, guys, we are expecting Nasdaq to actually give us those correctional move towards to the sideways, and now from that particular moment we are going to be expecting a short move towards to the downside on this beautiful selling structure. So basically we are all looking forward to actually go back to 1160, 11600 from this particular Nasdaq index. So we are selling Nasdaq. I'm gonna be looking for continuations of sales towards to the downside based on the structure evolvement on this beautiful pair. So I'm looking for sales on Nasdaq this coming week, based on the fact that also we are having to anticipate our right shoulder. So you can simply see that we have this right shoulder, left shoulder and head. We are expecting price to actually give us those right shoulder movement from this particular movement and quite sell again towards to the downside, right? So we are looking for sales on Nasdaq. And also let us check our last pair, which is the US30. So the US30 is quite looking so beautiful also, based on the fact that it looks similar to Nasdaq, right? It looks similar to Nasdaq. So if we actually start it from the daily time frame, you can simply see that the US30 looks beautiful also, based on the fact that if we take upon our beautiful structure right there, you can simply mark your high right there, which now actually when you go to the 4-hourly chart, it will simply look so clearer because this is our retest structure from there. So basically the market has actually respected this beautiful setup. So from this particular moment, you can now mark your low, you mark your low and also give out those beautiful bullish movement. So from this particular movement, you can clone your trend line and now look to see if price looks the same. So basically from this particular moment, also the US30 looks beautiful for selling opportunities based on the structure identification where we are right now. So basically from this particular moment, you can simply look into how the same structure evolvement of Nasdaq has already been. So from this particular moment, you can now also mark this beautiful bullish trend right there, because it has reacted the same as Nasdaq. So basically if you check right there, you can also simply see that we have this beautiful bullish trend line from this particular moment. So it has already been broken out of this beautiful structure, and also from this particular moment you can simply see that we have this beautiful evolvement of price towards to the sideways. We had this beautiful movement here. So basically the market has actually evolved and actually gave us those reversal pattern right there. So the market has actually gave us those reversal pattern right there and broke and retested. We are actually looking also for this beautiful US30 to give us those continuation patterns. Then we actually look into taking the sales right there. So the targeted high is actually this left shoulder right there. It's actually going to be the one that we actually look into tapping. The price it actually can actually evolve towards to the upside to actually give us what we actually looking for towards here and sell towards to the downside. So basically guys, we can actually capitalize from this beautiful momentum pairs, and these are going to be epic because this particular week is actually nice. So guys, this is our weekly watch list. You can actually capitalize on these pairs and actually make money out of them. So from my side guys, as Chfjpy the GOAT, I do like to actually thank you guys for coming up until this very end of this video. I do appreciate. Please do make sure that you like and subscribe to the video and actually talk with me underneath the comment box. Thank you guys. Sharp.